last month and a half, coming off that 349.97 channel bottom, once tested, anticipating sister formation that is now at 444.60. We pushed through that last week pretty decisively, but there were a couple other elements that did hold. One of them on the daily chart, this was an intraday resistance that we had mentioned is now 451.39 that could contain remnant buying pressures for the day, and we could back away. And had we settled above this structure, we were expecting kind of a pull away factor to 474.07, and the assumption that we would also then close the week itself above the channel bottom that is now still at 444.60. Our resistance this week, 453.29, 453.91. This descending channel top on the daily chart, 451.39. We also have a rising channel top at 452.57 that still has some relevance, especially as it correlates well with this entire area. But we did, Monday of last week, close just above this structure without any follow-through buying. And so it is still there, though. We're really underscoring the fact that the low 450s has significant overhead resistance that we've tested and we've fallen away from. This is sellable resistance for the week, and really, as it also relates on an intra-week basis to this channel bottom at 444.60, this is still the zone to sell into, anticipating possible bearish rotation back to 349.97 over the next month or two. We could trade inside of this band for several months if we close above not only 444.60, but also above the 453.91 area. Then we're expecting 2 to 3 months upward continuation to 541.84. It can contain annual buying pressures, possibly well into 27. It would be considered a 2 to 3 month target. But if we do close any day this week above 453.91, 474.07 in reach within the week, and a Friday settlement above 453.91, 498.83, that December all-time high from last year within 2 to 3 weeks. But we're not there. Where we are is having tested meaningful resistance, and the susceptibility now is bearish rotation over the next month or two back to 349.97. 398.08 is the rising channel support. 409.03 is the downside 3/8 Fibonacci. This zone is our objective over the next 3 to 5 days below 430.74. And we could actually see this today, 409.93. But if we gap and open below 422, I think we are likely to test 409.03 today. This area able to contain selling on a weekly basis, and we can round up from here back into the 450s within a week or two of testing 398.08 to 409.03. The inverse is also true. You can play the short side of the market in the low 450s, anticipating bearish rotation into this narrowing 398.08 to 409.03 area. Now, if over the next 3 to 5 days, over the next couple of weeks, we happen to close below 398.08, I do think that sets up 349.97 as our next 3 to 5 week or sooner objective. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com.